Hi beautiful soul, it's Angel here. How are you? Comment down below. I would love to hear from you. How's your day been? I'm back. I just want to make a video and actually provide you with an update. So, keep watching, sit back, relax, grab some tea, grab a coffee, whatever you like, and keep watching. Okay, so today I was out with my family, had a family day, Sunday. It was very nice. And we were out, we went around some places, visited some stores, some restaurants, went out to eat, and just had a really awesome day. And now we're back home and it's 9:32 p.m. It's pretty late. I don't know what time it is for you, but that's time right now. And when I upload this, it's gonna be pretty early in the daytime, so you're gonna see this the day after I'm making this right now. Okay, anyways, you may have seen my short video. If you haven't, check it out. It's just 2 minutes long or 3 minutes. And so I was explaining yesterday on Saturday, or 2 days ago when you watch this, we just finished hosting a class at my School of Light. And this wasn't any ordinary class, okay? This was a class on breaking the matrix. And I know that you've probably heard all about the matrix before, and maybe you've even watched the movie, The Matrix. And there seems to be like a cliche stereotype, especially online, especially with people who consider themselves spiritual or identify with a spiritual community of sorts, as to the way that they perceive and describe the Matrix. But this wasn't any ordinary class. In fact, Kevin Cargon goes extremely deep into the Matrix. And for those of you who are not already aware, that is my husband, okay? And so he hosted his first ever class as a part of his 10 module series, which is called Unplugged, at our School of Light. And this is a series that is going to take you extremely deep into the cores of your self and your subconscious, to completely uproot any of those old programs, any of those old belief systems, any of those parts of you that are still somehow plugged into the matrix that is all around us, whether it be with regards to the way you eat, the way you think, the way you act, the way you feel, generational trauma, okay, ties to educational system, ties to pharmaceuticals, ties to medical systems, ties to entertainment systems, all of these different systems that keep us trapped and keep us plugged in, and most of the time for the wrong reasons, okay? And you start to feel like you can't really do other things, especially when you're working 9 to 5s. It becomes really difficult, especially when you feel like you have a calling and God is calling for you to do something more than your regular 9 to 5. Maybe you felt like this for years and years and years, and you just can't seem to actually take action because you're really stuck in a cycle. You're stuck in the matrix. That is exactly what we're going to be helping you with in this series, Unplugged. So here's a snippet from that class.
That I would be doing this. I thought I would be just coming here just to like live my life and build more real estate, but it was through the real estate that kind of landed me here, where I'm helping people kind of do the same thing, just reach their maximum potential and kind of just break the chains of these systems. So that's the intro. The series is called Unplugged. It's the System Reset series. So it's basically a blueprint to help you break free from the matrix, which is all the control systems, and take back your mind, body, and soul, essentially. So just a quick rundown of what the syllabus entails so that way your mind, your brain has an idea of what we're going to cover in each module. Today, we're breaking the matrix and decoding Babylon. And this is the only module where we're doing this. I understand that where attention goes, energy flows. And I don't want to put too much energy into the system. Modules 2 to 10 are all about reclaiming your own identity, your soul, your mind, your body. You know, human beings are multidimensional. We're not just organs, meat, and bone. We're a lot more than that. Science, mainstream media has never told us that we are a lot more than that, but we are. So module 2 is about soul activation. Module 3 is about energy, vibration, and frequency. Module 4 is about the power of prayer, fasting, and spiritual discipline. Module 5 is about discernment and deprogramming. Module 6 is about food, health, and the temple body. Module 7 is about mind alchemy and reprogramming your subconscious, because that's where everything comes from. The subconscious is like the deep code of the program for yourself. Module 8 is ancient history and collective awakening, because we've been here before. The minds, they see time as a cycle. There's always falls, rises and falls of mankind. So we just have to understand where we are in that cycle. Module 9 is money, energy, and spiritual flow. This is going to be a big one for entrepreneurs. Module 10 is returning to the soul. Just reclaiming your soul identity 100%, where you feel like you don't need anything outside of you anymore. You're just now connecting, creating with people, and just life where you're just thriving and you're super abundant and passionate about everything you do. Module 11 is a special masterclass. It's only for men. Sorry, Jenny, but it's only for men because I'm a man, and it's a brotherhood. It's an initiation into the brotherhood of light. It's just doing my part on the one half of the species, which is the male, and how men could become our greatest self for the women and children in our lives. So that's where I come into that. That's going to be a 45-day day-to-day masterclass where I'm on Zoom for like basically 10 hours a day, where like the people in the cohort don't necessarily have to be on all the time, but my Zoom will be on all the time, and we'll be going through these initiation rites, and that's limited to nine men. The objective of the module, I got into real estate because I knew already that if I went into a job, a 9-to-5, that would be the end of me. So I needed to get into some type of entrepreneurial business. I got into real estate. I did pretty well for myself in the very beginning. 12:2 says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Okay, so here is very key. There's very key words in there. Matthew 6:24 says, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. And mammon is basically represents a demonic spirit or a false god that enslaves people through the lust and love of money, materialism, ego, and status. That is mammon. So you cannot love God and mammon at the same time. The system changes your perception, it changes your values and your behavior through programming. Same thing. Input output. This is very common in computer code. Input output, like binary. Input is the vector, the person, and the matrix is the system that controls it. And then the output is the transform vector, us. So us systematic programming equals a programmed mind. This is what we're going to get to. Not last long. So we're used for energy to feed the matrix machine, and it cannot exist without us. Number 4 is time manipulation. This is a very special one. I think this one I'm going to get into very deeply in a later module. But time manipulation is super, super important. If you think about birds, if you think about bees, if you think about any whales, dolphins, any animal in the kingdom, they move based on the cosmic cycle. Okay. They don't move based on the Gregorian calendar or the corporate calendar that we have.
Dude, I love that, man.
All right, sounds good.
I don't know how to get a hold of you, though.
If you're feeling the call to really dive deeper into yourself, beautiful soul, then I'm actually going to gift you a class at my school for free. And if you want to find out more about how you can unlock that free class of yours, well, simply click my link down below. It's a 7-day free trial. no obligations, no risk. If you don't like it and it's not for you, then that's cool. But since you're here and you're with me, you're following me, maybe you're new here and you've just heard me for the first time, and that's okay too. If something in you resonates, if you feel something in your heart, in your stomach, if any part of you feels some calling to go deeper, then dive into our School of Light and become our student. We would love to have you on board with us and be able to guide you, especially in this series, especially with Unplugged, in order to really fully break free from the matrix that is all around us, that keeps us stuck, that keeps us stagnant, whether that be yourself, whether that be the system, externally speaking, and help you to really follow your calling, follow your purpose that God has given you. The deepest desire. What do you feel inside that you haven't been able to express, you haven't been able to vocalize, to voice, to take action upon? These are the things that Kevin is going to be helping you with in this series, okay? Now, this Saturday, I'm going to be hosting, okay? Right now, we're starting with weekly class calls. As we increase the amount of students, then we're also going to offer multiple calls per week, multiple classes. For now, it's just once a week. But before we hit that phase 2 of hosting multiple classes a week, I have to tell you, beautiful souls, that I'm only accepting the first 33 of you for the School of Light at the current price plan, which is just $1.20 a day, okay? After that, it's gonna go all the way up, okay? So right now we're starting with phase 1, which is weekly class calls and 24/7 access to our personal School of Light community and family, with weekly textbook lessons as well. For students only, tons of resources that we're always uploading for you beautiful souls in our private community. That is alongside the classes, alongside the homework and bonus resources that every one of us provide you with every single one of our classes, okay? From 37 a month, but after 33 of you join me, then it's going to be 97 a month. And that is when we're going to be offering the multiple class calls, okay? After we reach phase 2, after 33 of you join me. So if you want to lock in this awesome price and become a member and keep that for life, keep it going if you want to, then now is the chance, okay? There is no time like the present. We've got students joining us every single week. Check out some of our most recent awesome reviews on my website from 3 of our students so far. We have several plus students already. And, you know, I'm not really forcing anything. I'm not going super hard with videos. I'm not using ads. I'm not trying to super promote anything right now. I'm just letting everything flow organically for my beautiful souls who need me and our message and my light team to help them to join us, okay? And everything's just happening supernatural. And the people, the chosen ones, okay? Because there may be thousands and thousands of people who follow me, but only few will actually join who are ready. Because the lessons that we go into are not for everyone. They are the topics that you cannot really discuss that openly, especially on platforms like YouTube, okay? And out in the open, there are certain things that can't really be said on here. I think you know what I mean. Now, in our school, we are able to dive deep into these topics, and trust me, that's not for everyone. Our school is not for the spiritual hobbyists, for the spiritually curious, and for the people who are very lighthearted. Our school is only for the chosen ones. So that may be you, and if you know that's you, then join us, okay? Get on board. Because there's no time like the present. As I mentioned, many are called, but few are chosen. And now, that is just the truth. Okay, so if you're feeling called right now and you know you're chosen, then I'll see you behind the scenes. You're gonna get direct access to me, Angel, as well. And previously, when I used to work with you beautiful souls one-to-one, I used to charge hundreds of dollars, okay, just to be able to have access to me, just for my students to be able to have access to me, my clients, and vice versa. But now I'm just like, you know what, I want to be able to open up this space to everyone. Okay, I don't want to gatekeep. We're not here to gatekeep. Okay, and so yeah, it's just like being super raw, super honest and vulnerable, and giving our time really freely. So that's what this is all about, and going deep, helping you seriously unplug and retrain your mind and your subconscious programs so that you can totally step into your power, level up, and go, okay? Go fully into your calling. And you know, even if you're not feeling super called to do anything and you just want to connect with a spiritual family of like-minded, beautiful souls, then my school is totally for you too, because you're going to be able to access our 24/7 community where you can even hop on direct calls with our students and talk to them and network, and who knows who you may encounter. Okay, so if you're just fed up of not being able to relate to people in your life, at your work, in your workspace, co-workers, maybe at school, university, and people online, then my school is also for you. We've got some really beautiful souls with us, just like me, from all over the world, all different parts, from Europe to America, okay, to everywhere. And they're here for you, and they're waiting to meet you. They're waiting to connect. They are there for you, okay? So don't feel alone on your journey, on your spiritual path, on your healing journey especially. You don't have to be here alone. You don't have to do it alone. I'm here for you. My light team is there, and our beautiful soul students, okay? So I can't wait to have you on board with us, beautiful souls. And I just wanted to share that with you for those of you who don't know about this awesome news and this light movement that we have commenced. And with Kevin's class, that was absolutely groundbreaking, amazing, and yeah, we made like a super shift in the atmosphere just from that one class. So can't wait to see how it goes with the rest. And we have lots of greatness upcoming for you beautiful souls. So as I mentioned, I'm gifting you one class for free. Check it out and see you behind the scenes. God bless you. Thanks so much, beautiful souls. And I'll see you very soon in my next video. Sending much love, sending peace, light, and love. See you there. Link down below.